Oh, I just uploaded Cat Crazy with Rollen because it turns out I had spaced off an idea a while back and I threw out a reaction. I moved on and I finally remembered it. And it turns out Tinfoil Hat Crazy Town is where I was going, but I ended up at felinefancier.com instead. Big cats in boxes. And I was trying to talk about familiars and weird stuff, but it fell apart. It turns out I'm just a cat lover. I like cats. I like dogs a lot too, but I like cats. But I was reflecting in self made Playboy the Beast with the all seeing eye and Illuminati ideas. And I was ranting about both sides, there being a morally sound natural law, uh, pool of esoteric knowledge, and then a dark, manipulative, controlling pool of esoteric knowledge. And it really depends on which one you're channeling now, because we're not gonna pretend that the magical world, the dark or light influences on, let's say, the spirit. If you're not into that, then the rest is going to get more complicated. So see you on the next one. But light and dark influences on spirit, it's everywhere. I mean, whether you like it or not, it is 100% infiltrated the art and the music and the lifestyle choices of people everywhere. And neutrality too, right? You just don't care. Your stardust set, if you will. But you have a whole lot of people influenced by on a spiritual level. And I was thinking about that, and I like the esoteric, the occulted, hidden, secret side of it all. And I spaced off what I was going to share with y'all, and it crushed me. And now that I remember, uh, in Playboy the Beast, in a lot of rap songs, is getting my stacks, making my money, and manifestation has come up at work. It doesn't come up much because I tend to believe it's hard to do, and unfortunately, the channel thinks just desiring piles of money probably uh, resonates with a darker frequency that I'm not into. But I realize that I am manifesting something. I would say I manifested the band I was in. The movie career, I believe, got willed into existence up until the greedy destroyed it all. And cooking was always just a job. But for the first time, I want to grow my customer base. The byproduct of that will be revenue for the house. I don't know how to, except for my paycheck, I don't know how to flow that revenue back to me. But I truly believe I am manifesting energy and vibration around the food and the food business, not the drinkers. I don't care about the crossover. I care about people who care about, that say, presentation and quality of presentation and expediting their meal in a timely manner for the moderate price they pay. I don't do fine dining. I just feed regular people. There's no reason a regular person needs to be treated any poorlier than an elite person. I don't believe that at all. I don't believe the plate has to look good because you paid a 500% markup. Now, if I did, I would be able to manifest something with this channel that I think would be amazing. But I don't know how. I'm not willing to do that. But I am willing to manifest goodwill over, let's say, the items I'm serving out of the kitchen I work in. But that isn't just hard work. It is truly the secret. So I'm not doing anything different. I tell people to their face, I take the same apps out of the same kind of freezer that every other kitchen does. The only thing I can offer them is I care. I think about it in a caring manner. Their food. Not me being there, not getting my ass handed to me. That creates the negative energy that offsets the positive energy being directed into the food. Thus, a sort of balance, and I believe manifestation taking place. I told you, Tinfoil Hat Crazy Town. Now, as always, it's an opinion for entertainment. You read The Secret. You take what you take from it. I never read it. I believe as soon as the energy is self-serving, you serve negativity. Now, if I could blow this up where all I do is manage the kitchen, boss a bunch of underlings around, making them make my food, I catch a bigger paycheck from that. Plus, I don't have to work as hard. I manifested myself increased revenue. But it's a long way around to get it. Because all I'm trying to do right now is make a plate of food worthy of someone's time and effort. I don't want to play it over the. I just want to put it in the background. And then it's nothing. That's not special. That's actually a fake display plate I made for we got our food running on a loop on the camera or on the TV out in the bar. And that one's just a fake. But my point is I could just not worry about it. And I believe that in, applying the care, you create something or manifest it from nothing. It's the whole, it has to be created in the mind first, then brought to reality. Well, if you can create it in the mind, that's that whole, now we're into the cat really tore me up. That's the whole esoteric knowledge, occulted secret shit, that, focus on it enough, it somehow comes true. Now, the secret people believe that to be true. Corporate manifestation of wealth and power. Because I know what wealth and power tend to do, even if you look good on paper, I can only manifest out of goodwill or protection of others. And it's funny. I'll wrap it up with this because I got a coworker, bless her heart, no ill will. But I'm like, hey, you're a goddess driving this bumper sticker. Is that sacred feminine or lesbian coven? She's like, both. And it's where I would not knock on that second thing, but if your main goal of your power is to feel good and get rich, who are you serving? What are you really serving? Don't you have to have moral relativism to make that come true? I believe I ranted there for 10 minutes almost. I believe in those same things. I believe they're real. But I believe the only way to do that and benefit myself is somehow by serving others. It's super easy distinction, right? They're two different things. And the problem is that I get mine and then it trickles down. Doesn't seem to, the big cats in boxes was great. Doesn't seem to be working. So, I'm gonna leave the. It's not that I don't want to get into comments, but honestly, uh, yeah, honestly, I really want to get on to reactions, and I thought I just wanted to share because I do believe, especially if the channel takes some hits for it, or I end up doing one too many food commercials, practice food commercials, and ask you to look at them. You can always just skip that. Brenda, looks like you're over there in New York. Yeah, and I'm sure they got kick-ass food too. Uh, but yeah, I don't expect everybody to. I hate to make you all hungry. I'm just saying. If you got to pass on those videos, I understand. Uh, I believe the whole project should be for Facebook. I just don't use Facebook. Like, at no point are we going, hey, that's a great reaction. I better put that up on Facebook. No. I gave up. I don't want to be part of the metaverse. I want to be like other plans intended for society. I want Ange to go last. I'll go second to last. But strapping on our VR unit to get into the metaverse and live in our tube and our cricket paste, I'm cool. And there you go. I'm pretty sure I believe in that too. For entertainment purposes only. Later.